Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Freestyle Friday. Y'all know what it is on Friday. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. We start out with the positive vibes of the day and we see where that leads us. But first, I'm going to start you out with the positive vibes in a song. Because you know what I say. It's going to be a what? Go ahead, TikTok. Get this message before y'all start your day also, okay? Come on. We all need this message.
Everybody just do your thing.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
And it is.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
It is.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
It's a good message, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss this message on this song.
Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations.
I got shit to do.
The aftermath of preparation.
Good food, good mood.
Blood in circulation. One step at a time. Yeah, that's how you make it.
Set a goal.
You control and the steps you take them.
I try to pick one. Hey, Kwanzaa.
And if I make
A mistake, it's called
education.
I try to do this every day and call it replication. What?
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Somebody needs to know.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Everybody wakes up with something on their mind, but they need to be reminded that today is gonna be a good day, and it is. Today's gonna be a good. Hey, Mika.
I think there's a reason.
What? Ups and downs.
Just like every different season, y'all. Sometimes I'm high.
Other times I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, y'all.
Negative thoughts.
Some poison that ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds.
Come on.
They'll never stop unless I can swap.
All the bad for the good in my head.
When I'm lost.
Hey, what? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken.
I got patience.
One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes. Stay away from
I know
it.
that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
I live my life in my head.
Like a narration.
Don't expect greatness through my best, man. I take it. What?
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
And it's Friday, y'all. What?
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mika. Checking out TikTok. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Good morning. You know, I always get extra excited on a Friday, especially since this week I feel like I did good, y'all. You know, you have to pat yourself on the back. You know, you can't wait for other people to pat you on the back, and I never do because very few people pat me on the back. But I actually have been on my bike every day this week, all right? After taking a hiatus for about 2 weeks because medically I was just not able to get on the bike. You know, my back was out for a period of time and then my butt was hurting the next period of time. TMI, I know. But I rode my bike every day this week so far. So I feel like my joints are getting oiled again and I'm getting back to the swing of things, right? Also, I've been doing these new hip flexor exercises because, you know, I noticed that my hips, you know, lately, no matter how much I work out, my sciatic nerve gets triggered very easily. And when that gets triggered, baby, it hurts. And so I've been looking into other things to do to help me, you know, stretch out my hip flexors and stuff. You know what I mean? My hip flexors, my ankles, my lower back. And I found these really interesting yoga poses, stretches that you don't normally see in regular yoga classes, right? And so I saved them and I try to do them. And baby, hey, these women, these Middle Eastern women do it with such fucking ease, okay? They be crouching down. You know how you sit on the toilet, but act like there's no toilet there and you're just sitting, right? And when you sit with your legs open, you have to, listen, you have to squat down really, really low. It's hard for me to explain it. Good morning, Nakia. But I've been trying to do those because no matter how much I work out, my ass be hurting. So I'm trying to do these hip flexor exercises, and I noticed that since I've been doing them, right? I don't care if you body build, if you work the fuck out every day, if you fucking do stretches, I don't care. I do all of it, okay? But when I went to do these hip exercises, let me see if I can turn the monitor around real quick, because I got to show y'all just one position. I want to know if y'all could do this position. 1 second. Let me see if I could turn this shit around for a minute. Can y'all see me? Okay. So if I do this, right, can y'all see? Right, y'all can see, okay. Look, I'm going to take my shoes off because don't pay attention to my room. This is my office, All right, so this is just one position, okay? Okay. And this is not easy, y'all, okay? Where she goes down, she goes down and you sit like this, right? And you rock back and forth. This shit hurt, y'all, right? And then when you want to stretch your side, you stretch your sides like this. This is for your hips and your lower back and your spine, right? It hurts me. Okay, and then here's this part that is really painful. Ah! Doing those. Do those. Let me tell you something. They make it look easy. It is not easy. It's not easy. And so I've been doing those. Listen. I've been doing those along with some other hip flexes. And them shits hurt, y'all. As flexible as I am, I could pick my feet up. I could put my feet all the way up, high, behind my legs. But let me tell you something. I don't care how flexible I am. I still, them hip flexes, woo, you see I'm breathing heavy? They hurt. You feel it all in here. You feel it all in here. And so that's going to be my new shit that I'm going to try to do every day. Because them Middle Eastern women, they be dropping their knees down like this, like it's nothing. To put one knee down is like torture. I can't believe how stiff my hips are. Listen, as you get older, these things become more and more important, okay? Because a lot of us complain about aches and pains, right? But how do we avoid these aches and pains? We have to be committed to caring for our bodies. And even when we think we're caring for our bodies, there's some extra shit we need to be doing. Right? And I was watching a video of this guy. He said he'd been bodybuilding from a young age, from an early teen, and he's always been into muscle building. And he said as he got older in his 50s, everything started to hurt. Like he get up, it hurt. He sit down, it hurt. His back is always hurting. So he got into these hip flexor stretches. And this motherfucker, he do it on his feet. He puts the stretch bands on his ankles, and he does this ankle flex workout on his feet, because you lose the flexibility in your ankles, you lose the flexibility in your hips, your joints, all of that. And he said ever since he's been doing that for the last several years, he is so pain-free. Okay? And so I'm just passing this shit on because Baby, I'm trying to do it, and it is not easy. But like Michelle said, if you stay consistent with it, it will get easier over time. Mine still hurt, and I just started. That's only the third time that I did it. Okay, and so mine still hurt. So give me a couple of weeks with the shit, and let's see how fast I can get my knees to go down without squinching. Ouch, because that's going to be a good milestone for me, huh? You know, I don't take glucosamine. I don't take any supplements. As a matter of fact, I need to go in and take these expensive vitamins that AG bought me because, you know, they're gummies. And so I always forget to take them. And, oh, hell no, this is dead. Where's my other fan? Wait a minute, y'all, because I need to charge this fan because, can this plug into it? Oh, no, this ain't going to plug into this shit. I'm hot, y'all. I think I need this plug. Is this going to work? No. Oh, no. That's too big. All right. This one still work. All right. We're going to go with this one. Happy Friday, Deb. Happy Friday. That looks like it's good for the groin area. It's hip flexors, Maquanda. Yeah, so look those up. Those are really good exercises. So I'm just sharing because, you know, sometimes we get so focused on working out to lose weight that we forget that we also need to remain flexible. All right. And so that plays a big role into how much aches and pains you're going to have as you get older. Now, don't say I ain't tell y'all shit. Happy Friday, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. It is Friday. Anyone have anything planned this weekend? I want to have something planned, but then I don't want to have anything planned. You know, like I want to go out, but I don't want to go out. Like for a quick minute, I said to myself, maybe I'll treat myself to the movies. I might still do that. I might still treat myself to the movies and go to the movies and see Godzilla X Kong because I really want to see that. And I might just treat myself to the movies because I can't wait for motherfuckers to take me to the movies because motherfuckers work all the time. And I like people at work all the time. I do. But I want to go out sometime. And so I might end up at the movies. Then I said, oh, maybe I'll go to a bar and have a drink. And then I'm like, no, because I have to focus on scraping up this money for June. And I don't want to be careless and reckless and just be going out and spending money when I got liquor on my own bar in my own damn house. And I got the fancy ice trays that make the ball ice. I could come in here and chill and sip my own shit. Right. But, you know, I'm just saying, I be wanting to go places, but then don't at the same time. Y'all arguing about hitting the likes on here. I love it. Ill hillbilly. No, you do not. Hillbilly. No, you do not. No, you do not. Please say you do not. No, you do not. Huh? Why do you dip your broccoli in apple cider? I know I just said I'd be thinking about coming to the bar and then I'd be like, no, because I cannot spend no money. Like, y'all don't understand. I got 2 months to come up with this money for my trial. I can't even. Every time I want to go out, I'd be like, no. And then when people be like, no, I'll treat you. No, donate to my medical legal fees. Don't treat me to no drinks. Don't treat me to no food. Okay? Donate to my fucking my legal bills. Okay? No. Because people quick to feed me and licking me up. I got legal fees that I gotta pay. I can't even enjoy going out and being licked up. Okay. I'm trying to be creative and come up with some damn money. The fuck? Are the strip bars hiring? Cause how many nights I gotta work there? I don't know about that, hillbilly. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that. Good morning, Theo. Good morning. I don't know about that. I'm trying to be creative. Shit. So lately AG been feeding me every night. Not that I don't have any food in my house, but mentally my head is just all over the place. Like I can't even focus. Okay. I got plenty food in my freezer. I even will take shit out of my freezer and take it over to AG house and be like, can you cook this? I literally took shrimp over there the other day and he cooked it. Cause my mom be like, you know? And so my capacities for things is very, very limited right now. Seriously. I even have to reschedule. I had to reschedule with my girlfriend Nancy because I was supposed to go out with her last weekend. But again, my mind was all over the place and I completely forgot. And then when I remembered, I was exhausted. I just wasn't in the mood. And so I had to text her and tell her we will reschedule. And so I just want to say to people out there, when people get in their ways like this, keep in mind that it has nothing to do with anybody else. Sometimes people just need time to deal with their own shit. All right. And that's where I'm at. So I've been on my own schedule with Coffee with Friends. I ain't been coming on here at 8:00 exactly. I've been trying to do what I want to do at my own pace and at my own leisure so that I do not stress myself. And that's it, and that's all. But I'm glad you guys are patient with me, okay? But happy Friday, y'all. So what do we got on the agenda today for April 5th? April is the month of acknowledgement. And April be having some good damn messages. I'm telling you, y'all. April 5th says, I am willing to acknowledge. Hey, Chalk. Thank God it's Friday. I am willing to acknowledge a good word supports and encourages good work. This is a good one. I just have to put this out there in the air, right? There's a population of people in my life. It's so funny. And don't nobody fucking call me on the phone after my show trying to figure out who the fuck I'm talking about. If I wanted to say a name, I would. And if you feel like I'm talking about you, then step into the shoe of accountability and figure out how you're going to unpack it. All right? Because it really irritates my whole ass when people try to call me after my show to figure out who the fuck I'm talking about. Don't do it. Okay? But I want to say this. There's a population of people in my life, right? Who no matter what accomplishments I put out there, what good work I put out there, right? Even changes in my physical appearance, right? They will not give a good word to support and encourage the good work. These are people, the population of people I know in my life. I be looking at them like, damn, it's so hard for you to say, congratulations, you did good. I'm happy for you. Oh, you look good. That looks nice on you. There's a population of people in my life, and I shake my fucking head at them. I be like, wow, you never have a good word of support. It's always something negative. If they have something to say, it'll be something negative. So April 5th says, I am willing to acknowledge a good word supports and encourages good work. Okay? Keep up the good work. You said you call it. Keep up the good work. Keep on putting one foot in front of the other, taking one step at a time, moving at a pace that may seem slow but steady and sure. Keep on doing what you are doing to improve your life, to enhance your status, to improve your standing. Keep up with your vision, your goals, and your dreams. Good morning, Smokey. They are very important to you. You know that, don't you? Don't deny yourself the joy of your dreams. Don't doubt yourself on your ability to do what you are doing to reach your goals. Don't beat up on yourself for what may seem like a mistake or a waste of time. Keep on believing it was necessary for you to walk that path and to learn those lessons. Keep on telling yourself that you can, you will, you are getting better, being better, making better choices than you once did. Keep on deciding for yourself who you are, what you desire to express and experience. Keep up the good work. Remember that you are doing just fine. Remind yourself right now that no matter what it looks like, you are doing the best you can and getting better, baby. Thank you. I needed that message because I swear I be doing the best I can. And I hope that I'm getting better. Until today, you may have doubted your progress, regretted your choices, put yourself down, or ignored your progress. As minimum as it seemed, just for today, be devoted to encouraging yourself, supporting yourself, and celebrating every little thing about yourself. Today, I am my own encouragement. I am my own support. I am celebrating myself. I live in that world. I do. I live in a world where I make sure I celebrate myself. I do. I make sure that I encourage myself, right? Me versus me, right? I am the reason why I stick to the routines that I stick to, right? Not because somebody on the outside is going to say, oh, she's getting fat, or oh, she's too skinny, or oh, she needs to do this. Not because none of that, right? I encourage myself to run my businesses, to get on that bike, to be a better person on a regular basis, right? I have to have my own encouragement engine behind me because I've grown up in an environment where a population of people were not there to encourage me, right? There were doubters in my circle, in my life. They didn't think that I would be able to survive and manage through all the things that I've come through. I had to be my own encouraging spirit to be able to navigate the life that was placed before me. I did, right? And so this morning, it's so funny because I'm learning to put my requirements into perspective, my boundaries in place. And yeah, when I talk about them, people often say, oh, you're forever going to be single, or you're forever not going to have somebody, or whatever the fuck, right? Because today on TikTok, we were talking, and I forget how the bill shit came up. Ghost was on my live or whatever. And I was like, I don't ever want to pay 50-50 again. And I've talked about that on here, right? And some guys get so upset. These guys was jumping in, talking about, well, then pay your own bills, then pay 100%. Okay, sir, thank you. Why do people feel that if I say I don't want to pay 50%, if I'm in a relationship and I have a significant other, whole ass man in my house, why do people get upset about that? I'm not saying that those should be your requirements. I'm not saying anybody else's way of doing things is wrong. I'm saying those are my requirements. RAW requirements, okay? If you can't do it, then step the fuck out the ring. But don't get mad at me because I the fuck said I don't want to pay more than 30% to the house, right? These men got in their feelings this morning on TikTok. Well, that's why you're going to pay your bills by yourself. And I said, hello. Ain't nobody the fuck in here. I do that, right? If I wanted 50%, I'll get a roommate. He ain't got to eat. He or she don't have to eat my butt. I don't have to cook for them. I don't have to grocery shop for them. I don't have to suck their dick. I don't have to do none of that. They just a roommate. And they could pay 50%. Right? Those are my requirements. I don't know why other people get upset over that. I'm not telling other people to live their lives like that. But this is my requirement. So why do people fight me on that? Because this is how human beings operate. Human beings want other human beings to feel exactly how they feel, and they will throw statistics and they will throw all kind of reasoning and excuses at you just so that you can feel exactly how they feel. I am not Stepfoot Wives. I have my own human feelings and human requirements that might not be your requirements, but don't unconvince me of mine. I'm just saying. Right, Nakia. Nakia said they get their panties in a bunch, the little brokies. Because a man that can compensate for that type of situation is not going to be upset. It's just my choice. Why do motherfuckers get mad when people put their standards out there? Don't convince me of anything else. And don't tell me I'm wrong. This is my life. If you and your girl pay 50, kudos to you. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If your girl pays 70 and you the little one that pay 30% as a man, kudos to you. None of my business. I've been there before. Right? But don't get mad at me because I don't want to pay more than 30%. I don't. Right? That's it. They were all upset. Theo said, yes, me versus me. Encourage yourself always. The people that have your back will show up when you need them. And that's it. And that's it. Ghost said they say something because when you speak your requirements, you downplay the men that's not willing to pay more than 50%. I ain't never downplayed a man that's willing to pay. I've never downplayed a man. That is such a lie. I have never downplayed a man, Ghost. Never. Okay, because I never look at nobody else's situation and I never judge them. When I give my requirements, other men feel that I am putting other men down when they can't provide at that level. But that is not what I'm saying, because I've been the bitch that paid 70%, but I'm not that bitch anymore, is what I'm saying. But I don't look down on any man that can only pay 30% or 50%. That's their business. That's their relationship, and kudos to them. Okay? But for me and my house, RAW, I could get a whole stranger in here to pay 50%. And I'm not. I got to separate you from the stranger. Dev said, I think people should do what works for their household, period. Don't judge me because this is what the fuck I want. Why is it such a hard concept? I've never understood people hating on people having their own set of requirements. Right, Dev? Like some people have open relationships and they're allowed to fuck this one and fuck that one. I mind my business. Right? And do what works for you in your relationship. Okay? I'm not judging people who got open relationships, who are living like polygamists, who whatever the fuck they do. Why do people have a problem when I say I don't want to pay more than 30% in my house? Right? I never understood it. Good morning, Val. It certainly is not downplaying men. Men downplay, and they do, because they be in their feelings. They be like, oh my God, pay your own bills. Okay, boo. Okay, boo. You not saying nothing. And then they'll turn around and say, that's why you single, because you acting all independent. You have okay, boo. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Right? Whatever you say. But I don't downplay any man, and that's my truth. And I don't care how many people come on here and say, oh, please, yes, you do, or yes, you do this, and yes, you do that. You can't tell me what I do. Because I've had motherfuckers where I paid 70% and they paid 30%. So you can't tell me how I feel. But it is my turn to step into my life the way I want my life to be. RAW. I'm not speaking for Ghost Life. I'm not speaking for Nakia's life. I'm not speaking for Smokey's life. I'm not speaking for Chalk, Valerie, Shirley, Theo. None of y'all lives. Y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do. I said me. 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 Nakia said, the main ones that get upset are the ones who've historically used women to pay their bills. Because why are you mad? Or the ones who get upset know that they can't pay 50%, that they can't pay more than 50%, so they're mad about it. But why are you mad at the woman that has the requirement? Like, I feel like some men try to force us to accept certain situations. No, I don't want to. See, I've accepted a lot of situations in the past, and I have learned that I was never happy. Right? Because 50% to me is never 50%. If this nigga paid 50% and I pay 50%, I have experienced. I'm still the one doing the grocery shopping. I'm still the one buying the pictures that hang on the wall. I'm still the one furnishing the apartment. I'm still the one hiring, house cleaners. If somebody need to come in and clean, it wind up being more than 50% because the woman is always at the grocery store. The woman is always thinking about what she's going to cook for dinner. The woman is always buying the fucking fabric detergent to wash your funky clothes. It is never 50%. So if I pay 30% and I'm doing the grocery shopping and washing the clothes and making sure shit is clean and the house is decorated, I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. I do. That's just my opinion. Ghost said no. That's what it's called when you call a man who want to pay 50% a roommate. I didn't call a man a roommate. That's what you heard, because some people hear from a defensive ear, right? What I said was, I can get a roommate to pay 50%, okay, for my place, to cover 50% of the expenses of this apartment, and I won't have to suck his dick. I won't have to cook for him. I won't have to do his laundry. That's what I said. I didn't call a man a roommate who pays 50-50. If you are that man that pays 50-50 in your house, I do not look at you as a roommate. I look at that as the choices that you and your significant other made, and that works for y'all. And kudos to y'all. I do not judge. I do not look down on other people's way that they pay their bills in their house. I am specifically talking about me. But the one thing about human nature is everybody wants the next human to feel the same way they feel. And it's never going to happen. And I did say it. I say it. And that's it. That's probably why. Listen, because I'm just saying. I say it all the time. Nakia said that is a roommate. She called y'all a roommate. Oh my God. Okay. Nakia said, you can't tell someone where to put a period in their sentence. I know these guys be all fucked up and twisted. You know what I'm saying? This is the control that people, a population of people in human society want to have so bad. They want you to feel how they feel. And then they want to tell you how to say it. I'd be like, fuck that. I say what the fuck I want to say. And Ghost, you should be the last person to say how somebody should say something, because when you first joined the show, people couldn't stand the way you said shit. And I still rocked out with you because I love you. And here you are telling me how I need to say something. Boy, you need to sit down. I said what the fuck I said. And I mean it. And I got to be honest about the requirements I want. And the thing is that I don't understand why men get upset over that. And I don't care how much money I make. I don't care if I made $350,000 a year. I still want to pay 30%. I do. Don't worry about what I make. Ghost said, my job as a man is not to come into your life and take over your bills. My job is to come into your life and add to it. That's it. And that's all. See, there you go again. Responding with a defensive ear, right? I didn't say he had to take over my bills. I never said that. What I said was, I only want to contribute 30% of the bills to the house. Do y'all understand what that means? Or do I need to break it down in elementary school level? I didn't say the motherfucker needed to pay for my credit cards. Those are mine, right? But I'm paying 30% for the house that we live in. That means 30% towards the mortgage or the rent, 30% towards the light bill, water bill, electric bill, 30% towards the sewer charges, garbage pickup, whatever it takes to run our house. Okay, our grocery budget. Okay, our lawnmower man budget. If you're too fucking lazy to mow the lawn, I'm talking about house shit. You see, but men always want to listen with a defensive ear, and they get into thinking that we women are asking y'all to pay our bills. No, my motherfucking credit cards are mine. I will pay for my credit cards. Okay. Okay. All right. But the house, I'm not going to lie, my car will be a part of the house. So if I have a car note, I'm paying 30% towards that too. So the house, anything associated with house bills, mortgage, light bill, water bill, sewage, groceries, okay, cars, those are house bills. My credit cards, my traveling expenses, whatever the fuck I do with myself, that's on me. Okay? So I am not asking not a goddamn man to come in and pay my bills, but I'm going to pay 30% for the roof over my head. Okay? And then keep that same fucking energy for the women. Don't expect them to pay the car note in my house is a part of the house bill. Maybe not in your house, but in my house it is. Okay? I can't tell people what to do in their house, but in my fucking house it is. Okay? It is. And so I don't understand why people always try to make other people do things the way they want to do shit. Okay? 30% is what I'm paying towards in the house. Right? And y'all men keep the same fucking energy, because I've had a man who, when he got hit with child support, he needed help paying his bills. I didn't come into your life, sir, to help you pay your fucking child support. How about bitches start saying shit like that? Because there's a lot of motherfucking bitches out here helping these men who are paying child support keep their payments up. So keep that same damn energy when it comes to your shit that's outside the house. How about that? Nakia said, oh, please, Ghost. Why I gotta say, oh, please to you every other day? Because you know. See, he's still talking about all of y'all bills. See, he not listening. He not listening. This is the problem in our community. People only listen to respond. They don't listen to comprehend, right? Because he's still chiming on paying her bills. We ain't talking about that. But I'm going to let him go ahead. Theo said maybe they are not really okay with their arrangement, so they have to make you feel like your standards are wrong. Your life, your standards, your boundaries, period. And that's it. And this is why I say, don't step into the room if you're not ready to fuck with the boundaries that she put in place. Don't come in talking about, I got this, and then try to convince her other than. Oh, the comments are late. Okay. Of course, Nakia, deflection is a beautiful way. Ghost said, and the man is always fixing things around the house, washing the cars and outside things. So that's still 50-50. Oh my God, look at the men crying. Oh, let me take my glasses off. Let me take my glasses off because I need some tissue for the guys that wash the cars for the ladies. That cost them so much money. Seriously. I feel like a population of men want to be ladies so bad. You know, so in order to fight back, y'all go, but I wash your car. So the fuck what? You should wash my car. Why is that? Why does that have to do with the bills you pay in the fucking house? Hillbilly said, insert unpopular opinion here. Ghost said, it's not about control. It's about men telling y'all how they look at things, y'all say. And y'all still don't listen and wonder why communication is so bad. Y'all don't listen to no one but yourselves. Okay. That's all I can say to that is okay, because that's based on your experience, right? Everybody don't share the same experience, right? And the reason why you're saying that is because I said I only want to pay 30% of the bills in the house, so that means I'm not listening. I don't give a fuck. Those are my requirements, okay? And every man could cry me a fucking river. They fucking can. Because you know what? Listen, I have learned that y'all be finding extra money to be doing extracurricular activities, right? You can pay more money in this house. No, you're right, Ghost. It's not my job to pay his child support. But let me tell you what fucking happens. When the child support kick in and it busts his ass, guess what? Then he's short on the house money. What about that? He paying all this child support. It happened to me, real life, true story. Now you can't even pay 50-50 other bills. Now I got to cover extra bills in the house because your child support payments are kicking your ass. So it is like I'm paying your child support payments, even though I'm paying more money towards the bills in the house so that you can cover your child support. Nigga, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Pay your child support and pay these bills too. Because when you live by yourself, you did it. No. Hillbilly said, that sounds more like a business partnership than a relationship. We have our money and decide what we'll do with it. Well, that works for you too, Hillbilly. That's nice. That's nice. I support people doing what works for them. I'm not saying y'all need to go out and say y'all only want to pay 30%. I'm just sharing my standards, right? Hillbilly, they mix their money up and they decide month to month what they want to do with it. Ghost, I don't know what y'all do in your house. Nakia, you might do something else. I'm only saying what I want. I'm not trying to convince y'all to live how under my requirements, right? Go says, so you can run into the grocery store and use that defense. But when I say they wash and fix cars, it's a problem. Yes, because you should be washing our cars, right? I mean, you want me to give you $20 for washing my car? That's so petty. When I go to the grocery store, I'm spending $400 and $500 fucking dollars. It's costing you $20 fucking dollars to wash my car, and you're comparing that? To feed two people in the house costs anywhere between $400 and $500, if not more these days. So if we're paying 50-50 and I'm doing the grocery shopping, that's $400 or $500 a month extra out of my money. But you want to talk about washing the car? I'd throw that nigga $20 if he washed my car. You right, Ghost. I'd throw that motherfucker $25, $30. I went to wash my car the other day at the car wash. It cost me $30. Okay, my nigga want to go outside and wash my car. Here, take the $30. I give it to him. If he cry about it, if he be like, oh, babe, I wash your car and you don't want to pay more of the bills. Here, take your $30. Then y'all gonna say, why she emasculating me? Because why the fuck are you talking about you wash my car? Chalk said they don't look at you as an individual. They have herd mentality and possibly assume that you are a certain kind of way because of status quo instead of getting to know you personally. Okay. Hillbilly, stop it. Okay. Go say he giving you 50% of the grocery bill. You're going to get it. I'm not seeing the problem. Like I said, I'm not here to convince y'all of my requirements, okay? They are what they are, right? I don't care how many reasons or how many scenarios people throw at me, right? I feel like a man that has the financial ability to do that is not going to complain. I do. I feel like a man that I say that these are my requirements and he's able to accommodate that, he ain't going to see no issue with it, right? Not one at all. I got friends that pay all the fucking bills in their house. Men friends who pay all the fucking bills in their house and their women work. And they don't complain. Not one bit. So if you are the one complaining about needing to be the one to pay 50%, that's because that's the financial situation you're in. And that's okay. And if a man approaches me and he knows that he can't meet the requirement of what I'm asking, then he should bow himself out. That's okay too. But human beings need to stop trying to force and convince other people why their boundaries should be something else. Pat, I know them. Clive, our resident Coffee with Friends member, is that man. Clive paid all the bills in his house. And I've known Clive for 30 years. And he ain't the only one. All the bills in his house. That includes the house. That includes the lawnmower man, the gutter man, the cars, including his wife's car. All the bills. And she work. So there are men out there that do that and they ain't complaining. So all I'm saying is that if you are the man that is so steadfast in paying 50%, then go find that person that is in line with that. But don't try to convince me and other people who are not in line with that. No matter what you say, I'm not going to change my damn mind. I'm just saying. I know men that pay. Shit. They the fuck out. They the fuck outside Stop having, people have their standards. Stop trying to drop their standards because of what your standards are. Everybody's standards are not the same. Do what the fuck works for you. That's it. Deb said, again, I say, do what works for your household and stop judging the households whose requirements look different from yours. Everybody do you. Exactly. Because motherfuckers ain't judging households that are open and be fucks in here and there and there. Some people are not in agreement with that. But that's your business. Right? That's your business. Do what works for you. Stop trying to convince other people to think and live the way you do. Somebody at work pinged me. I heard it. Just got to make sure it's not my boss. I don't know what's confusing about it though, Ghost. For my household, it's very simple statement. I don't, it's funny because if I'd have said I'm okay with paying 50-50 of the household bills, nobody would be confused. Nobody would be confused as to what I'm saying. Nobody will want me to explain what that means, right? But as soon as I say I only want to pay 30% of the bills in the house, all of a sudden everybody confused. What does that mean? I don't understand. I need you to unpack that for me. It means the same thing as 50-50. You choose to pay 50-50 of the house. I choose to pay 30%. And you pay 70%. What is the confusion? Single and married people view men differently. I don't know. I've been married before, Hillbilly. So I'm not the person that somebody could come to and say, you ain't never been married. I've been married before. And not only have I been married before, I've had a 20-year relationship where we were a domestic partner and we were papered up and we were common law married. Okay. And so I still felt the same fucking way. Okay. I paid 50-50. I didn't feel like I needed to. And I also told the story on here when I found out my circle fuck ex-hoe, who was my domestic partner by law. Okay. When I found out he was cheating, guess what the fuck I did? I stopped paying bills because I felt like you had the money to go out and do the extra so you could pay extra and I could just pay less because I'm not the bitch outside treating men for drinks and shit. I ain't got it. Right? And so I don't know about how single and married people view things differently. I've been on both sides of the fence. And I'm single now. And this is how I feel based on my married experience and my domestic partner experiences. Fuck that. 30%. I don't know what's so confusing. Everybody's so easy and understand when you say I'll pay 50-50. Everybody's like, yes. 30-70. Everybody's like, I'm fucking confused. I don't know what's so confusing. Equal effort is different than 50-50. I'm still going to give equal effort in the relationship. I'm still going to support you. We still going to be a team, right? We are equal effort, but it's never equal. Even when it's 50-50, it ain't equal. Okay. I don't understand why people get confused. It's like a population of men don't want to step into the men's shoes anymore, right? Because they so butthurt about the fact that women have asked for equality, and they're so butthurt that women are out here making money, that there's a population of men, hit dog hollers. There's a population of men who want to be treated like women, right? They want to come back with, well, what are you doing for me? Or do you do it for me? How about me? What about me? As soon as a woman puts her requirements on the table, there's a population of men who are trying to have those same requirements. Are y'all trying to be men, or are y'all trying to be women? All because women ask for equality, men are butthurt. And they be like, I don't see the big deal. Y'all need to pay 50-50. Why? Why? Hillbilly says single people want a ready-made partner. Married people will try to upgrade what they have. Hillbilly, I don't know if I agree with that 1,000%, because as I navigated through my single life, I've always had Build-A-Bears, and I've always said that on this show. As from a single woman, I have chosen Build-A-Bears with hopes of building together, but their raggedy insides kept spilling out, and I couldn't keep the motherfuckers stuffed. Okay, so now, because I was married and I had a Build-A-Bear who refused to get built because his stuffing kept leaking, and I had a domestic partner for 20 years and his stuffing kept leaking, now I'm like, At 57, I'm not looking for a Build-A-Bear. So it's not just a single people thing, Hillbilly. It's also related to age, because when you're in your 20s and your 30s, you got time to build. I ain't got time to build shit at 57, but build my retirement home in Florida some the fuck with. I'm just saying. What we building at 57? No. Enjoy New York City, Cheryl Lee. Oh my God. I wish I was able to see you. Deb said, I think that's why I want to live separate. I thank God to be in my right mind and be able to buy and my able body to work and pay my bills. I don't think I would do well living with someone not doing their part. What happens, Deb, when you get older, right? And you need a little bit more help, and your partner gets older and y'all are living in separate houses. How do y'all help each other? I'm just asking what that might look like for you. I'm curious. Because, see, that's what I think about. Like, when I get older, I hope that I have companionship that lives in the same house with me, because I want to be able to help each other. That's, equal effort. Helping each other out. They ain't got shit to do with who pay the bills. Right? I want to know what that would look like for you living in a separate house when you get older. How does that look? Oh my God, seriously. Deb said, I am looking at nursing facilities now, Roy. I don't have kids. Not that I would trust them anyways. I am actually planning for that. Okay. Because I need to I be praying my son look out for me, but baby, I might need to look into nursing facilities my damn self. Damn, y'all. We at the point where we need to start looking at nursing facilities. And I hate them. Like, I have not seen one nursing facility I like. And for you to get into assisted living, it costs so much money a month. Oh, you got to go to the car shop. Okay. Enjoy your weekend, Valerie. Deb said, I will say this. I will continue to pray and ask God will be done. As it stands, I haven't experienced being in a relationship with anyone I trust, so I have to look out for me. I know that's right. I know that's right. At Deb may get a place with a bestie, like a Golden Girl house. Nursing homes are super expensive. That's true too. They are expensive. Get a home and live with it with a couple of friends. You know, that's a good idea, Cena. But I don't trust them. I don't know what it's like to live with a bunch of people, but that might not be a bad idea, Golden Girls house. I kind of like that. Right, Deb? Me too. I think I would consider something like that if I was single still at that time in my life. That's a good idea. It really is, y'all. Yes, or an active adult community like where my mom lives. My mother lives in an active adult community. Hillbilly said, I'm gonna retire to Mexico. 3,000 gets you a resort for a month where they change your sheets every day and are happy to take care of your needs. That's not a bad idea. Living in a resort? I didn't know you could do that. Now I heard of people living on boats, but I never heard that you could live on a resort. That's not a bad idea. I wonder, is that all-inclusive resorts or is that a resort where you have to pay for your food every day? That's something interesting to look forward to or look into. I never heard of that before, but y'all sure teaching me something on here today. That is an excellent idea. I would love to live on a resort. What? Have a swimming pool, somebody change my sheets and shit? What? You giving me ideas. You are. Hillbilly, that is an excellent idea. I love that. I absolutely love that. I have to start thinking about what my retirement life is going to look like, beyond my mom, of course. I know what it's going to look like for the years with my mom. But beyond that, what is my retirement life going to look like? I wouldn't want to be on a cruise living because, when they have hurricanes and shit like that and tornadoes, they got to just pull into some port and get off the boat and find a place to live. And depending on where you are, I don't know. That could be kind of scary. Yes, all inclusive. You can book 6 months for like $12,500. Wow. Shirley said, look, you can plan and hope that it works out as you plan. Have a plan B. I'm enjoying going solo and doing as I please at this point. My plan didn't go as I planned it, so made a change. Life is good. I know that's right, Shirley. I know that's right. Have a plan, but have a plan B. I like that. I like that a lot. I do. I like that a lot. And so with that, y'all, I'm going to move towards ending my show. It is 10 o'clock. I got some meetings that I got to get ready for. Optimization measures. So I'm going to cancel this meeting because I don't need to have it today. I have too many meetings today. All right. So I'm going to do my optimization measures meeting. And then at 11:30, I have optimization transparency. I'm just looking at my meetings that I have coming up. Pat said, as African women say, Black men do not come over here because you have to pay a dowry before you can even entertain us. Y'all get away with murder. Right? Not only Africa, India too. When you marry these women in Africa or India, you pay a dowry. They ask you for like 4 and 5 cows. If you cannot bring them cows, you got to bring how much a cow is worth times how many they're requiring. Okay? But these motherfuckers in the United States of America, they just come in talking about, I want to pay 50-50. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Pat, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They just be mad because women want to be taken care of, and they feel like, why should you deserve to be taken care of? Because you asked for equality. They want to punish us for this forever and ever. Okay? Forever and ever. Hillbilly said, but you are also property. That's not true, Hillbilly. I know a lot of people who have marriages that they pay dowries and stuff like that. It's a respect thing. It's not about property and slavery. It's a cultural thing, right? You can still get divorced. You know? It's a culture thing, and I respect it. I do. Have a great weekend, Theo. I respect it. But with that, y'all, you know what I say. Have a great weekend, y'all. Today is Friday. Be safe out here. I'm waiting for the spring to come because it's still very cold outside out here. And I'm hoping for some good warm weather to come in so that I could pull out my summer dresses and my flip-flops. Okay, because it's cold here. Like my heat is still on. We are in April, y'all. We are in April. All right. And so I'm going to send y'all out with some good wishes. Again, our Friendsgiving house should be paid for by next week. Thank you for all those that submitted your monies, -1. And our Coffee with Friends and the Summer Soiree is in motion. You know where to go. The link is in my bio. If you are interested in Dominican Republic, come on. You know, I don't know. I think some people are just scared to come on Coffee with Friends trips. I don't know why. You know, but whatever. We have a good time. We do. I guarantee you that. So with that, I'm going to send y'all out with some good vibes, because even when you feel low, what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to Vivo. Peace and blessings. Be safe this weekend. Get this message on the way out. Have a good weekend, Smokey. Hustle hard. Hey. What? I've been doing shit my way or the highway.
And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I'm down through the climb, I ain't like that. You know the human bitch now, come
Hey.
Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredients. Hey.
We'll see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer, and I don't, y'all. Y'all gonna get the whole song because it's Friday, y'all. And y'all need this message. Some of us are going through some things. Hey.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain.
Hey.
That's what I say. Fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst I say, turn it to a game. Take the best I say, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past start pain and you find it.
Hey.
Open it up and finally explode everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't, y'all. I'm hard-headed as fuck. Peace, y'all. Have a good weekend, and I'm out. See you Monday.